Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your favourite ginger, Josh Ginger Gould, coming at you with another podcast. And we're doing a solo podcast that is dedicated to certain of the questions that I put on my Instagram the other day. I put them on there, and a few of the questions were too long and too maybe I could have more of a discussion than just popping a couple of words up on Instagram. So before we do this, if you haven't done already, like and subscribe. Or go check out my Instagram, or if you're on SoundCloud, just listen, laugh, and enjoy this podcast. We're going to go ahead and let me find the questions. They're in my photos because I had to screenshot them because Instagram deletes your shit over 24 hours, and it's been over 24 hours. Some of these questions are like some really good. I fucking may not be able to answer them. Right, let's start with some silly ones. So, I got asked, do I like Chinese food? To be honest, I'm not a big fan of Chinese food. I always find Chinese foods too sickly. Like, it's a good idea before, and then it's like after you've eaten it, it's like shit. You're like, oh, this tastes like shit. Yeah. So to be honest, if it's an off-plan meal, Chinese isn't on the menu. I do like the. See, the thing is, I haven't had it in so long, so I'm sitting there going, oh, I do like the fucking sticky fried ball things, right? But however, like when I have them, I'll be like, after one, like, oh, this is shit. Like, ugh. Oh, it's all a bit too bit like that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Fucking something. If you're not watching on the YouTube, you listen on the SoundCloud, you'll be like, he's making loads of weird sounds. But that's the way it makes you feel, right? So just imagine those weird sounds and then just put a face to that. So that's my one-to-one. So I got asked, why is my head so big? I don't think my head's too big in proportion to my body. Maybe in the off season, my head gets a little thicker. I don't know why, but this is a good answer actually. So leading to why is my head so big? It's not big. It's normal. Maybe it's the beard and the hair. Maybe I need to trim my hair. It looks a little bit big, doesn't it? I don't know. Let you guys decide if my head big or not. But this leads on to something. So in prep, my head shrank. Right after the British finals, I had like a day where I could just sort of off plan, and I had Burger King, right? So I was like, fuck it. I had these vouchers from Burger King, and I used them. That's why I went to Burger King. Burger King, I had to go for the chicken because their burgers are shit. So if we're rating burgers, right, their burgers are shite. Beef burgers, it just tastes like charcoal, right? It's like, you know when you had a barbecue around your nan's and she left them on the fucking barbecue too long and you're too polite not to eat them. That's what Burger King tastes like to me. And I know a lot of people will bash me for that. But BK is fucking shit. Leading on to the fucking question, the little cap fit on my head. And then, I think it was like 2 months after, right, I went to go put the same cap back on. And it didn't fit. It just sat on top of my head here. So maybe my head is big. I don't know. Another one, you smell. That's a pretty good one. I like that. I guess I smell bad. I don't know. I just knocked the headset over. I've got this new mic. I know I'm answering these questions, but I've got this new mic, so hopefully this sounds pretty good. Hopefully my voice sounds cool. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it looks like I'm speaking into a dick. Do you smell? Let's get these silly ones out of the way. I've got to skip. The worst thing is I've screenshotted them. I haven't screenshotted them in order. Like there's other photos in between them. Here we go. You grow when you're on resting. How much are you going to grow today? Well, today's a rest day, and hopefully I'm going to grow lots. To be honest, right now I am sort of just reduced food. We're holding back while in this off-season phase, this small amount of weeks during a cruise, and then when we can push food, we can obviously so when we push, we'll push food higher again. So at the minute, we lost a bit of weight due to that was a bit of body fat, and it was a bit of just from the water retention, from excess supplements, and then it's reduced that, and I've come back down to about 91.4. I'm sitting about there, and so I went from a little, like a 2 kilo drop. It's all right, not too bad, just a bit more than 2 kilos, and then we can push again. But sitting at 91 with abs and like some decent definition, obviously some of you can see in my photos, so that's what I'm pretty happy where I am right now in terms of condition for an off-season phase. You can still see the lines in my legs. I think we can get a good push phase and lean onto that. So, leading to the question, I grow during I'm resting. I will grow lots. Calories are the same, usual to recover and grow. What do you mean? What, calories are the same as usual to? Sorry, I might be a fucking idiot here, or you haven't written this very well. Do you know what I mean? Because when we're on Instagram, I understand what you're talking about. Calories same as usual to. Oh, let's see, that makes sense now. Calories same as usual to recover and grow. I guess if you're in a calorie surplus, you want to grow. So yes. So if they're the same to recover, I guess you're going to recover if you're going to recover from different things. So sleep makes you recover, food is recovery, etc. All right. These things for recovery, like protein intake, that's good for recovery. I'm trying to think. To be honest, your calories, you need to be in a surplus to grow. To recover, you need to, I guess, maintenance of calories. So probably not. You could probably recover on a maintenance of calories. If you're in a deficit, I still, to some degree, it's probably completely against the science, but I felt like, especially during a prep, until I was about 2 weeks out, 1 week out, I didn't feel like I recovered from workouts. I felt like hence why when we were 1 week out, we sort of changed the workout a little bit and didn't go till failure. Because I was just eating fucking no carbs. I had 0 carb diet. That was hence why I was a fat bastard at the point in time. Plus, we were peaking myself. So I don't know. I would probably say you can recover at different phases. I guess maybe the science, and if you did a muscle biopsy, probably show that you weren't recovering. You know, I'm not 100% sure if that's the method you recovery. You know, from a PPI, so a perceived perceived exertion, or let's say perceived recovery. If someone gave me a fucking questionnaire to fill out, I would probably say I'd felt pretty recovered until I was about 1 week out, when I remember curling. I remember doing cable curls. I think there's actually a video on my Instagram. Go on my Instagram and see a video of me depleted as fuck doing tricep curls, and I'm as flat as a walnut. Even though a walnut's not flat, but let's just say it is. Yeah, I was flat as an A4 bit of paper, and I was just fucking. You can see I look exhausted. And that's when I really didn't feel like I was recovering. Alright, I hope that answered that question, but the question was kind of weird. And yeah, probably not. Your calories aren't going to be the same. Because you can be in a surplus to grow, and to recover you can be in a maintenance, where you probably wouldn't need to be in the excess of 250 to 500 calorie surplus, or whatever your surplus are in. Beard grooming tips. Oh, what a fucking good question. I don't think I groom my beard that well. However, a lot of people have told me that that's a well-kept beard. And I'm like, is it? Is it a well-kept beard? And I guess it is. So beard grooming tips. Get some beard oil. That's essential. All right. Then you want some beard-friendly shampoo. All right. I've used Head and Shoulders on it, and it is not as good. All right. And I've used other shampoos, but the beard shampoo, it's not as harsh on your skin. Doesn't feel like it's burning your fucking face off. So make sure you clean underneath, because the whole idea what happens with your beard, all right, if you don't wash your beard, or you don't put beard oil in and protect the skin underneath, you get beard dandruff, right? And look at people with big beards. Just look on their t-shirt, you'll just see these little white things. And if someone looks like they got Krusty the Clown going on here, and it's Christmas Day, fucking white Christmas, they've got they're not looking after it, some serious dandruff. My beard's quite wiry, so I would probably say make sure you comb your beard every day. Give yourself some good beard oil, and also shampoo your beard when it feels right. I probably should. I don't know what it is. Someone who can answer this question really well, go hit up Barbarics Beardsman. They sort me out of all their beard oil. Their beard oil is the most anabolic beard oil on the fucking market, because I use it. That's why. But no, it's really nice stuff actually, and it's a lot better than the Bulldog stuff I had before, because it smells nicer. It just feels better on my skin. The Bulldog stuff. Plus the Bulldog stuff is fucking well expensive from Boots. So Go ask him. He may be able to answer that question a little bit better than I have. Let's find another question. How do you warm up for your 2 working sets? Do you warm up before every exercise? Oh, what a fucking good question, man. I like that question. These questions are good. I'm 10 minutes in. Oh, shit. Let me just get a sip of my coffee. All right, because I'm about to go fucking blow your tits off. Okay, so basically, let's just tell you everything I do when I get in the gym, because it's probably a lot easier. So as soon as I walk in the gym, I get in there. All right, after I've done my fucking chats with the geezer beyond them, to the friends. How you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm alright, not too bad. Yeah, I'm going to go train fucking push, and I need to shut the fuck up. Alright, go train push, you fucking dickhead. After that, right, boom. Let me go and do, I'll do like a 7 training push, right? I'll go do like a few reps on a few machines. I'll literally go, chest press machine, just like the cable ones. Just a couple of reps, on a really light weight, and then I'll do the shoulders, and then I might do a little bit of like some lateral raise warm up, and then a bit like rotator cuff stuff with the band, and then I basically stretch, doing the DC stretches. Obviously, my coach advised using the DC stretches, and now I really like the DC stretches. So go check out DC fucking training if you don't know what they are, but we'll just type DC stretches. Then I'm feeling pretty warm about then. All right, so now it's time to go on to the first working set. Go lead towards the first working set, pardon me. So basically, let's say my first work is overhead dumbbell shoulder press. So dumbbell shoulder press, I basically pick a weight where I can get about 6 reps really easy. So I could probably get fucking 10 reps, 10, 12 reps with it. Fucking piece of piss, like 30 reps. I don't know, but you could pick up a weight. So I pick up the 22s. Pick up the 22s and do about 6. Then I go to the 30s, I do about 4. Then I go to like the 40s, then I pick up, do 2 reps, I'll go like 30 seconds, do 2 reps, pick up the 40s, do 1 rep, and that's 1 shy of my working set. So we warm up with a 6, 4, 2, 1, and then basically that 1 rep is one weight off your working set. So if you're pressing 50s, it'd probably be like the 47s or the 45s. And then you jump that 5 kilos. So I jump on the 42s, 45s, and then I'll go do my working set, all out failure, have someone spot me and scream at me and call me a pussy. So that's pretty much. And leading on to the second question, what you said is that do you warm up before every exercise? So if I've done shoulders, I'll go straight into like an incline press, incline dumbbell press, and I will warm up for that exercise. However, I've done my stretches and etc. And if it's feeling pretty good, I'll probably do like 6, 4, 1, and then go from there. So I may cut out 1. However, from then I'm feeling really fucking warm. If I've got another chest press to do, or if I've got a lateral raise, I'll just jump straight into it. If I'm feeling really warm and I'm feeling really good, I'm sweating, pissing sweat, feeling warm, ready to go. I may do one warm-up set, so hit 42 and just get warm, and then I'll just go bang straight into a 63 on the machine lateral raise, and I'll just go straight for it. So do I warm up for everyone? I would say no. I go on how I feel, but probably now I think about it, I'll probably do 1 warm-up set. So I won't do the whole protocol, so I won't do the whole 6, 4, 2, 1. I'll just do 1 warm-up set and then go straight into it. It's totally depending on how I feel. Remember, when you're doing that, don't just take this. Take bits of what I've said if you're wondering what you should do to warm up, but go on how you feel, because there might be times where you're like, all right, my arms feel pretty warm, go straight into dumbbell preacher curls, straight working set, and you're like, oh well, because Ginger Josh said that's what I'm going to do, but my arms don't feel too. My arms feel a bit funny when I squeeze. When you're not feeling, go warm up. Don't, because I said, I just jump straight into it at times. Listen to your body. That's probably the best advice I could give right there. Why is your breath smelly? I don't know. I brush my teeth day and night. Maybe because I drink coffee. Coffee makes your breath smell. How's that coffee? If you like coffee breath ain't too bad. The worst breath in the world is coffee and cigarettes. Right? You got me, and whoever topped that, you've got me fucking hyped now. Right? The worst breath. So if you're a smoker, right? fucking carry some extra fucking strong gum with you, or a toothbrush and toothpaste, right? If you're smoking and you drink coffee, you walk in the office and you're fucking honking breath and you're fuck off, you know what I mean? When I was at school, teachers, your smelly ass breath, and you'd lean, oh fuck, I've just dropped the headset because I'm raging. When you lean over you like that, and they're like, and you're like, oh fuck, I can't understand what you just fucking told me to do because your breath was so honking, right? Fuck off, you know what I mean? How do you expect kids to learn when your breath fucking stinks? Because all you're going to be, you know, how are you going to take advice of a smelly breath? I'm joking. Anyway, got on a bit of a rant. So this is a good one. This is probably a good long question. If you could go back to your previous prep for a show, what would you change if you could? Right, so last prep was my first prep. I had a quite successful prep, and my mindset for bodybuilding is very fixed. I would say my mindset is very fixed on I want results. I wasn't really food focused at all. I only sent a few screenshots to my missus when a week out from the British finals, I think it was. When I was about a week out, and I said, "Where do you want to eat?" And I just sent photos of places of food where they ate, and we decided on Steak Rub House. Steak Rub House, I think that's it. I can't remember. It's shut down now. But that's where we decided to eat. So I wasn't really like that food focused on that kind of point of view. I feel like my prep was very successful, but if I could change something, it would be win. But that was out of my hands. The previous prep, what I would change, probably certain poses. I hit certain poses, like my most muscular, like where I curled my hands up and it shortened my bicep. When if I actually had my hands to the side, where I can do it now, it makes my biceps look so much fuller and like doesn't hide them as much. But you know, I think these things that it's good saying that in hindsight, etc. But this was my first prep, so I'd only been posing like in front of the bathroom mirror, in front of the gym, just being a dick. And it wasn't until prep, like I had someone help me with my posing, and they were just constantly on me. Like I'd finish a session, I'd be fucking tired, I'd be like this, and it'd be like, right, 10 minutes of posing, go. And it would be squeezing hard, and it was there. I'd be pissing with sweat. So yeah, it was that was pretty good. So I could I would probably try and change that. Anything else I would change? I think I did the necessary. So on that, I don't think I'd change much more. If that's the case, I don't think there was, unless about the posing. Other than that, maybe I'd be probably a bit shit hot on social media. Maybe if I could go back, I would probably post a lot more about my prep. I wouldn't have just put like a video. Like I was putting just one post a week of like a weekly update. How you doing? And I was doing lots of stories. That did grow my following. I'm here now, but I would have been open a bit more and like not cared. I don't think it was the fact that I was hiding anything. It was just like I guess I was new to it, so I was all new to this whole social media and thing. And I love social media. I love putting my stuff out there, and it just gained on me a little bit more as sort of prep was going through prep. So I really probably documented more of it and been like, do you know, I was a fat bastard, blah blah blah. Done a few more YouTube videos. If I go back, I would have probably explained a lot more and shown a lot more, and had a good fun with it, because I had quite a bit of time when I was doing prep as well. I had a bit until after prep, then I started just fucking whacking as many hours as I could at work possible, as much class as I could, and now I found like a good balance. Hence a new job that allows me to do a lot more. Hence why I'm doing this on a Monday morning. Happy days. God, it's getting cold. Yeah, so I probably would change probably more social media, more open with everybody. I probably would have. What else did I just say? Posing, definitely the fucking pose. That kind of pissed me off. I would change the rebound, the way I rebounded as well. Probably would have been a lot stricter after my rebound. The first couple of weeks were fine. It was until later on, like December time, I sort of was just like, birthday, fucking ate shit all day. Just like, did a lot. I guess I did. I had like meals with my family, and a bit of that, bit of this. And I wasn't as strict. like every single one of my meals. That was like nearer Christmas. When now I know this is going to sound so stupid. Most people are like, "What? And fucking enjoy yourself. Like, go and fucking have a pizza. Like, it's Christmas." I would probably until like Christmas Day. I wish or like Christmas Eve. I would be like bang on with it. Like until then, and then just boom straight back on it, because I wasn't like, I would have stayed in better nick, if you know what I mean. Would have been probably in a bit better condition. I probably wasn't. I don't know. I just feel like this is a thing you learn, and probably wouldn't have binged too hard as well. I probably would have just done like 1 or 2 meals just off plan for that week that I had like off plan diet, instead of doing 15,000 calorie challenge that you can see on YouTube. But like, I know I was, just my first prep when I was young, and I just thought, oh, that would be funny because I'm really lean and I'll get away with it. But with all the fucking water retention I put on, was just insane, and I had like felt like I was wearing wellies, but I was just, my ankles were so swollen. So it just, I don't think that was worth it. Really wasn't. But I think it was a challenge after the prep. Like, I reckon I could eat 15,000 calories because everyone's saying you can't do it. Be the man. When I wish I'd probably just gone like, yeah, I'll go out for dinner with the missus then. I'll go out for a dinner here. We'll go have this, and then we'll do this day. Yeah, cool, babe. Do you want to go to pizza? Cool. All right, sweet. Checked in. All right, yeah, this is all done. Oh, you stayed pretty tight. You had a few off-plan meals. Oh, cool. All right, wicked. Well, now we can just stay on with it. Do this, but follow this plan. Wicked. Straight on with it. I wish I had that. That's more my approach now. And I think I did have that approach, but it was new to it, so I was all excited. Like, oh yeah, I'm fucking lean and I'm eating fucking cookies. Yeah, that's probably what I'd change. Yeah, I've said yeah, I say and yeah all the fucking time. I've noticed that. Listen back to these videos, and I'm like, oh my god, I just keep on fucking saying yeah, yeah. Right, I think there's all the questions I wanted to answer, because the rest of them are like, Ronnie Pickering's one of them. Quite a few of them. Oh, daily diet. Holy shit. I've got a YouTube video for that. So go and check my YouTube video. What I eat in a day. That's my work day. I will do a rest day one as requested. So if you guys give me a DM, give me a comment on here, I will do a rest day video, what you guys want to see. I'll actually probably wait till I'm blasting all my food up. So that'll be interesting, because you guys go, oh my god, he's eating so much. It's just part of the plan. Yeah. Daily diet still is pretty much the same. If we have reduced food, so like post-workout meal, it's like 250 gram of chicken instead of 300. It's only 65 gram of uncooked rice. The bagel, the jam, and the Cocoa Pops have stayed the same. We like lowered the oats from 100 grams to 75 last meal. There's a few other things have lowered, just like the fish. We want 300 gram of fish instead of 350, and we also doing 65 gram of rice on that meal too. So instead of the 90 gram of uncooked rice. So that's pretty much it. That's all the questions I sort of want to say. A lot of the other ones I did answer on the Instagram. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's been me, your ginger. It's been about 23 minutes of me yapping away. I thought it was going to be about 25 minutes. I thought that would be a good mark of me asking the few selected questions that I did answer. And I hope I answered them pretty well and pretty honestly and pretty happily, so you guys can answer them. But any more questions, hit me up. I will put another lookout for the thing on Instagram, but just give me a DM and I will pop them in on one of the podcasts. I may answer them with a guest, because I am trying to get a few of you guys on there, because the whole idea of this podcast is to get some of the amateur bodybuilders on their journey, let them speak about their journey and how they're going to achieve their goals and what they want to achieve and how they want to achieve it. So give me some requests for some guests. I've asked a few people. We're working on a few things of getting a few people on. But it's been me. Enjoy yourself. Hope you have a lovely day. And this will be out soon. Peace!